Did you know that the trucking industry is facing a significant crisis in the U.S.? Let's take a moment to appreciate the importance of the trucking industry to the U.S. economy. This industry serves as the backbone of our nation's supply chain, transporting goods from one end of the country to the other. You see, in the U.S., we face a shortage of rail networks. This makes trucking not just a choice, but a necessity. But here's the rub. We're currently grappling with a massive shortage of truckers. Despite having just over 300,000 truckers powering this essential industry, we're falling short by more than 880,000. That's right, 880,000 trucker shortages. That's no small number, folks. What's more, truckers in our country enjoy a significant amount of autonomy in their work. They're not tied to specific brokers or companies. This independence means they wield quite a bit of influence within their industry. They're the ones behind the wheel, literally and figuratively, driving the direction of the trucking industry. But as with any story, there are challenges. And the trucking industry is now facing a major one. As you can see, the trucking industry plays a vital role in the U.S., but recent changes are causing major disruptions. Stay tuned as we delve into these changes and their potential impact on the industry and the economy at large. One of the major changes affecting truckers is the recent congestion pricing toll in New York City. This might sound like another piece of city legislation, but it's an iceberg tip of a much bigger issue. Let's dive right in. New York City, known for its bustling streets and iconic skyline, has recently introduced a new toll, the congestion pricing toll. This toll isn't your typical toll, oh no. It specifically targets large trucks, charging a whopping $36 for routes that include the Holland Tunnel and other bridges. You might think, well, that's just the cost of doing business. But let's scratch the surface a bit more. This $36 toll isn't the only financial burden weighing heavily on the truckers. They also have to contend with a myriad of other highway taxes and tolls. And let's not forget the potential tickets from the ever-vigilant NYPD. Every time a trucker steps into their cabin, they're stepping into a financial minefield. Now imagine being a trucker, the open road before you, the hum of the engine beneath you, and the knowledge that every mile you cover is chipping away at your profits because of these escalating costs. It's not just about the money, it's about the toll it takes on the very spirit of trucking, the independence, the autonomy, the thrill of the open road. These costs are not just numbers on a page. They are real, tangible burdens that our truckers carry with them every day. They're not just driving goods from point A to point B, they're navigating a financial obstacle course that's getting tougher by the day. To put it bluntly, these added costs are making it financially unfeasible for truckers to operate in New York City. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's the bitter reality of the situation. It's not just the city's skyline that's changing. It's the very lifeblood of its transport industry, and it's the truckers who are bearing the brunt of this change. It is clear that these added costs are making it financially unfeasible for truckers to operate in New York City. So, what happens now? Well, that's a story for another scene. Stay tuned. These challenges have led many truckers to boycott New York City. The congestion pricing toll, highway taxes, potential tickets from NYPD, and other associated costs have created a financial storm that's difficult to weather for many truckers. As a result, they have decided to take a stand. They're refusing to operate in New York City, actively boycotting the city as a statement against these high costs and unfavorable policies. This boycott is more than just a protest. It's a clear message to the city that their policies are not just affecting truckers but could potentially have a wider economic impact. It's a ripple effect, and the city is just starting to feel the stirrings of the waves. Now let's delve a little deeper into what these potential economic implications could be and why they matter. You see, truckers are the lifeblood of our supply chains. They transport goods from one place to another, making sure our stores are stocked, our industries are supplied, and our economy keeps moving. If they stop, everything else slows down too. With many truckers boycotting New York City, the city could face a decline in its attractiveness for truckers. This could mean fewer goods being transported into and out of the city. This could lead to potential shortages of goods, increasing costs for businesses, and even higher prices for consumers. Additionally, if other cities follow suit with similar policies, truckers could start boycotting them as well. This could potentially lead to a nationwide slowdown in goods transportation, negatively impacting the national economy. Moreover, the city collects significant revenue from the trucking industry through taxes, tolls, and fines. With the boycott, this revenue could see a sharp decline, leading to potential budget shortfalls. But it's not just about the money, it's about the people. The trucking industry provides livelihoods to hundreds of thousands of people. If truckers can't afford to operate, they could lose their jobs. This could lead to increased unemployment rates and decreased living standards for these individuals and their families. So you see, the implications of this boycott are far-reaching. It's not just a truckers' issue, it's an economic issue, a social issue, a human issue. As the boycott continues, the impact on the city's economy could be significant. The trucking industry is a vital part of our economic infrastructure, and its struggles are our struggles too.